Top 10 reasons why we should help others. Life is short, so make it count. Get inspired, go beyond your comfort zone, and give your time and energy to something larger than yourself. The beloved writer and naturalist Ralph Waldo Emerson once wrote, "It is one of the beautiful compensations of life that no man can sincerely try to help another without helping himself." Indeed, if you have ever donated your time to someone else, even in a small way, you have probably noticed that something happens when you are done helping you feel good about yourself. Of course, you do. As humans, we are hardwired to help others. And when we put that feeling to work, using our hands and minds in the name of love, we awaken to the true selfless nature that belies our regular old egos. Service is the salvation of the self. The more we give away, the more we gain in the long run. In this video, we are going to talk about top 10 reasons why we should help others. 1. It's part of the human experience. Humans start showing altruism at a young age. This implies that it's not necessarily something we're socialized for, but rather something that's part of our brains. Scientists theorize that helping others ensured the survival of the human race. On the surface, this doesn't make sense when considering evolution. If altruism is part of our inherent nature, shouldn't it be limited to people who share our genes? That's clearly not the case, as people help strangers all the time, even when it's risky. This long-standing mystery involves many types of researchers and scientists. 2. It might be present in other animals. When studying altruism, researchers look beyond humans to the rest of the animal world. They've found that animals will sometimes help each other with no clear benefit to themselves. In one study, monkeys were offered food, but when they took it, it delivered an electric shock to another monkey. The monkeys began refusing food. In 2008, a bottlenose dolphin led 2 beached whales to safety. In many situations, animal altruism isn't selfless because there's some benefit to the giver, but other cases confuse that conclusion. What exactly is going on remains a subject of research. As the research presented here has shown, expressing gratitude towards others can be a prosocial act, too. When others take time to do something nice for you, making them feel appreciated can help build your relationship with them and make your life more meaningful. This exercise offers suggestions for how to write a gratitude letter like the ones in Van Tongeren's study. Recent research has provided evidence to support the idea that helping others goes hand in hand with meaningfulness. It's not just that people who have already found their purpose in life enjoy giving back. Instead, helping others can actually create the sense of meaning we're seeking. Rather than ruminating on what makes our life worthwhile as we work toward burnout, we can find the answer outside ourselves, in human connection. 3. It activates your brain's reward centers. The idea that altruism is somehow hardwired in humans is supported by brain chemistry. In a science study, a team of researchers gave $100 to participants and put them in an fMRI scanner. They were then given opportunities to donate their money to a food bank. Donations were either voluntary or involuntary, so scientists could see the difference between giving willingly or being forced to give. When participants gave willingly, there were higher amounts of dopamine in the part of the brain associated with processing unexpected rewards. This activation could explain why people continue to give even when it costs them something. For it strengthens social connection. When you help someone else, you get a positive feeling in return. For the person you've helped, they also feel good thanks to your action. This creates a strong sense of belonging and connection between you. In communities where kindness and altruism are valued, people are more likely to feel safe and happy. The opposite is also true. In communities where no one helps each other, there isn't as much social connection. Volunteering keeps you in regular contact with others. It helps you develop a solid support system, which in turn protects you against stress and depression when you're going through challenging times. Helping others kindles happiness, as many studies have demonstrated. When researchers at the London School of Economics examined the relationship between volunteering and measures of happiness, In a large group of American adults, they found that the more people volunteered, the happier they were, according to a study in social science and medicine. Compared with people who never volunteered, the odds of being very happy rose 7% among those who volunteer monthly and 12% for people who volunteer every 2 to 4 weeks. Among weekly volunteers, 16% felt very happy, a hike in happiness comparable to having an income of $75,000 to $100,000 versus $20,000, according to the researchers. 5. It boosts your self-esteem. The positive feelings you get from helping others impacts how you see yourself. Research suggests that when people give, especially to people they don't know, it increases their self-esteem. That help can include giving money, volunteering with an organization, or engaging in spontaneous acts of kindness. And really, who can't use an extra dose confidence in these unpredictable times? By truly helping making others better off through our interventions, you can see yourself having impact. This means you're more likely to have faith in your ability to succeed in other situations. Maybe now you can run that half marathon, or apply for that promotion. Researchers have found that confidence in and of itself can be a big predictor of success. So little wins achieved through helping others can build on each other over time to produce bigger and better results in your life. 6. It can improve your health. Many factors contribute to good health. Helping others may play a role, too. A research team from the University of British Columbia gave money to a group of people with high blood pressure. Half of the participants were told to spend the money on themselves, while the rest were told to spend it on someone else. A few weeks later, the people who had spent money on others had significantly lower blood pressure than those who spent the money on themselves. You are probably familiar with the effects of smiling on your own mind and body. From living a better and longer life to appearing more approachable and confident. From reducing the risk of certain serious diseases to releasing hormones that help decrease stress levels, the benefits of smiling are plentiful. But are you aware of the effect of a smile on others? Yes, when you smile, the people around you can benefit from it, too. 7. It can lengthen your life. Helping others isn't only good for your health, it can help you live longer. One 2003 study looked at a group of older adults, some who were giving social support and others who were receiving it. After 5 years, it was giving social support that made a person more likely to still be alive at the end of the study period. This was true even when researchers controlled for factors like physical health, mental health, marital status, and so on. 8. It's good for the workplace. For many, the workplace is not known as a hub of kindness and altruism. Work can be competitive, which doesn't usually align with helping others. Research shows, though, that helpful workplaces are linked to better sales, better products, and increased productivity. How coworkers help each other matters. If help is motivated by personal benefits, people tend to offer help less often. Offering help before it's been requested is also not especially welcome in a workplace. By engaging with other individuals and communities, you feel more connected to other people. Humans are social by nature, which means we need relationships for optimal psychological health. Connecting with others fulfills a need we all have, but sometimes ignore. Beyond just the one-on-one connections, helping address a bigger issue or cause, like a charity that aims to reduce homelessness, or improve nutrition in low-income children, or provide greater access to education, can make you feel like a needed part of the world. Over time, helping others can help you build new skill sets, especially if your activities lie outside your wheelhouse. Say you're a bank teller and you volunteer in a completely different area, on an event planning committee for a local charity. You might already be good at managing people, but by engaging in this work you'll build new skills in juggling competing timelines, working with vendors, and marketing. 9. It improves your relationships. As we already know, being helpful strengthens social connections. That leads to stronger, more fulfilling relationships. Within the context of romantic relationships, kindness, empathy, and helpfulness contribute to happiness and satisfaction. All relationships, including friends and family, benefit when people approach them with a giving mindset. Helping in the community can get you out of your usual social circles and introduce you to new people. Many of these individuals may become friends, mentors, or colleagues. Besides leading to new relationships, being generous can have spillover effects that benefit your current relationships. When your helping mindset results in better interactions with your significant other, family, and coworkers, everyone benefits. Did anyone ever say, "Don't put all your eggs in one basket"? Psychology has shown that when you focus too myopically on one dream or goal or dimension of your life, setbacks in that area can be huge blows. Having a multifaceted identity, for instance, as a manager, a parent, a community member, a volunteer, can enrich your sense of self and give you more areas of joy. And, when setbacks happen in one area, they're not nearly as debilitating. 10. It gives meaning to life. Humans have always searched for the meaning of life. Research shows it could be connected to helping others. In a preliminary study from the Journal of Positive Psychology, researchers asked 400 participants how often they engaged in altruistic behaviors and how meaningful their life felt. Participants who reported more altruism found greater meaning in their lives. Why? It could be because of altruism's connection to better relationships and social connection, which research consistently shows it's essential to a person's feeling of purpose. Helping others facing their own challenges can put yours into perspective. This is particularly true if your problems are small by comparison. It's easy to take things like health, shelter, or family for granted until you spend time with people living in profoundly difficult situations. Use these opportunities to cultivate gratitude and inspire you to make the most of what you have.